man who was unemployed, and she needed to give him a son. So she continued until she got a son. So I want to tell you that the biggest crisis we have today is population. And during independence, just after we got independence, Tom Mboya was interviewed by the BBC, and he was asked, what are you planning for Kenya? And he said, population control. That's in the 60s, right? Only hardly 2 million people, right? He said population control, because every country has to plan its resources according to its population. Right? So right now we have a bulging youth, isn't it? But isn't it sad that we have so many youth and you're unemployed? We have so many youth that have no hope, alright? That can't make ends meet, right? That live in abject poverty, that don't know where the next meal is coming from, and at the same time, they're engaging in sex that is unprotected, with partners without family planning, alright? And then they fire blanks, and they don't fire blanks, they fire children. And then the minute the girl is pregnant, the boy runs. That's why we have a crisis of single moms, alright? Now single moms think that if they meet a guy and they give him a child, they will stick around and pay their bills. So this is what I want to tell the ladies in the room, that you can pay your own bills. Yes. Right? You don't need a guy to pay your bills. Alright? You don't need a guy to complete you. You need a guy to complement you. Alright? So, to the man in the room, you have to be responsible. There is no woman other than the Mother Mary who has a child on her own, inspired by the Holy Spirit. So if you are going to engage in sex, you can have a vasectomy, alright? It doesn't reduce the size. It just stops you from having a baby, alright? But that's only after you've had 1 or 2, okay? In the olden days, people used to have 13 or 14 children, alright? And it's because they had farms, and they needed to toil the land, and they needed the workforce. But today you don't need to do that. Now why am I focusing my talk on family planning? It's because in 2050, Nairobi, which has a population of 5 million, will have a population of 10 million if we don't put the brakes on producing children that we are not ready for, that we haven't planned, all right, that we can't afford, all right? And then this life and peace, you can forget about it. It's tied to population. I know when we started talking about peace in our country, it was because we had a lot of terrorism, isn't it? And we thought, okay, let's talk about peace. But for me, peace is not about terrorism. Peace is about a population that is more than you can afford. Peace is about unemployed youth. Peace is about frustrated youth, depressed youth that engage in drugs, all right? And substance abuse, all right? Alcohol. And then it gets worse. It's a spiral of wrong. So you can have a very good life in this world, but only if you plan it. And you have to, right? Yourself. And if you have a partner, you have to plan your children. I have my first daughter, my daughter's 26. My son is 24. All right? So I gave them the space. And the reason I did that is because I also need my space. All right? Because I need to also fulfill my dreams. Okay? But then you have a woman who's got 8 or 9 children. All of them are at home. In Kilifi County, there's a woman who was reached by the Society on Family Planning. She had 11 children. 11. 3 had died. two were in jail. None of them finished school. All of them living in abject poverty. All of them continuing the same cycle of poverty. And then when you have, you can't have life, and you can't have peace. Because life is about feeling fulfilled, feeling happy, being able to do the things that you want to do. And don't be in a hurry, all right? I had my first child, I think I was 30, right, 38, 30, somewhere around there. I have to calculate, right? Actually, 32. I had my first child at 32, okay? So there's no hurry. Today with science, you can have your children as late as you want. So if we're going to talk about peace, and we're going to talk about this country progressing so that you can all have opportunity, let's plan our lives, let's plan our families, let's save, let's take advantage of government programs, all right? And I'll get an opportunity hopefully to tell you about the government programs that we have, but right now the big one is housing, all right? And then also investing, all right? So investing in terms of saving, whatever the little you have, you can always save. You can decide, I'll do my hair twice a week, twice a month. I'll do my nails once a month, all right? I won't buy a dress that I don't need, so that you can save to have a better life. And when you can all live in harmony, because you're all peaceful beings, then I think we will deal with life in peace. So with that, I want to say thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Michelle. I know some of you could be wondering whether she really needs votes, right? For a politician to talk about planning passionately.